Good evening, everybody. As Constance says, it's great that we've got everybody here. It's even better, I think, when you look around the room, not only at the companies that actually represent us in the SMMT and the apprentices that we've got here, but actually the fact that we've got quite a lot of young ladies who are in the audience today, which is absolutely fantastic. One of the things that I'm very keen on doing is really promoting that a career in engineering is not a male domain. This is for everybody involved, and I'm doing a lot of work now with the Royal Academy in terms of the engineering and trying to inspire and encourage women into our industry. Fantastic opportunities. 51% of the population are women. We need more of you in our industry, so it's fantastic that we have that. A special warm welcome to the Minister. This week's going to be a really busy week for you, and so we really appreciate, Minister, the fact that you've taken the time out of your busy schedule to join us. And I think that everybody here recognises the support that we've had from the coalition government in terms of what we're trying to do in terms of apprenticeships and actually in terms of the skills agenda itself. And the Minister has been particularly supportive to the work that we've been doing in Semta. Anyway, I think that there's no question that everybody recognises that apprenticeships are one of the key areas for the supply line into industry. They are, I don't believe, I never have believed, speaking as an apprentice myself, that the apprenticeships are the only solution. They are part of the solution, but it's a very important part of the solution. And I think that the work that we do with regard to Semta, we've actually placed, we're actually working with over 2,000 SMEs. Constance mentioned the fact that it's not just about the large companies like Nissan, Vauxhall, JLR, BAE Systems, etc., Land Rover. It's not just about those, it's about the supply chain and the fact that we've actually got to get into the supply chain to develop it even further. And in the last 2 years, we've placed some 4,000 apprentices into that supply chain. We've also, within Semta, launched with Bill and Joe and Ann Watson, who is also here as our COO, within Semta. We've launched the Semta Apprenticeship Ambition. It was launched jointly with the National Apprenticeship Service. We're working very closely with the NAS to actually we've set a very ambitious target. We want to double the number of advanced and high-level apprenticeship starts that we've got within the advanced manufacturing and engineering sector, from about 8,000 to 16,000 by 2016, which is, I'm sure you'll accept, is a very ambitious target. However, I'm pleased to say that in year one of that, we've actually achieved a 24% increase against our target of 10%. So we're actually well on the way to doing that, and I think with the support that we have from our employers and the support that we've got from the government, we will see that momentum not only be maintained, but actually increase. I think we're certainly looking forward to the work that has already been started. Constance mentioned the fact that this afternoon there's been a seminar with regard to the work that's ongoing with regard to the trailblazers. And again, from our point of view, the initial drafts of the apprenticeship standards, which are going to be developed not only for automotive but also for the aerospace employers, have now actually been shared with the government. We've been asked by a number of employers, JLR, it's a group chaired by JLR and actually from aerospace, BAE Systems, to act as a technical advisor, which is fantastic because we can build on the network of relationships that we've already established within Semta and within the engineering factor. The employers leading on this trailblazer activity have highlighted the need for credible and realistic, basically, conditions and standards across the sector, and again, really important. So one of the outcomes that we see coming out of the trailblazer activities is a linkage between what we're doing in industry, what we're doing within the employers, but also with the trade associations and the aerospace and automotive sectors themselves. And you actually may have seen an organisation called EngTech Now, where we're actually, who are actually here this evening, I think, represented. Can't see it. There we go. Little hand at the back there. Welcome. Thank you very much. Which is really today we saw the launch of that campaign, which will blend into and integrate with what we're doing on the Trailblazer side. They offer a real route into the engineering apprentices, and for also experienced individuals to actually access this particular form in terms of the consistency that we're looking for in our standards. So, Minister, that's all I really wanted to say. I know that you have an extremely tight schedule. Just remains for me to say thank you everybody for coming along to this promotion with regard to SMMT and Semta. This is a great opportunity for Network and actually, as Constance says, to celebrate some of the things that we do. Too often as engineers and manufacturers, we are very, very reluctant to highlight some of the successes that we've got. This is an evening for celebration and an evening to say we are doing some fantastic things together, and I'm sure that over the next 2 or 3 years we'll see that continue.